up? Good. I hope so. So let's start. We are throwing our pillow to the out of the way because I learned that we should warm up first, or at least from my perspective, we're warming up first for a little bit. Come to the front of the mat, bend your knees, hinge at your hips, and bring your arms down to the floor. Push into the mounts of the fingers and walk back with your feet. Push into arms, push in out of your legs, get long out of your arms, get long out of your legs. You can also bend your knees a little bit. The right distance here, if you really want to feel the right distance in downward facing dog, bring your shoulders forward, come into a plank position, bring your shoulders over your wrists, and have your heels over the toes. This is the right distance for downward facing dog. So if that's not the case, of course, travel further back, travel further forward, whatever it is for you. And have your heels over the toes and the shoulders over your wrists. Good, and from here press yourself to the back, getting long from your hands to your hips. Get long from your feet to your hips. You can bend your knees as much as you need, especially if your heels can't reach the floor here. Bend your knees as much as you need. And start to walk with your heels up and down. Feeling how your toes are feeling. Push into your hands. Spread your fingers a lot. Find more space in your lower spine. From here, get long from your heart to the fingers. When you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, keeping that. Breathing in again. Find more space from the heart to the hips. More length from the heart to the hips. And as you're breathing out, keeping that. Great job. Still walking with your feet. And from there, let's bring the left leg over to the right side of the mat. And the right leg over to the left side of the mat or corner of the mat. And just step over your leg. And see if this works for you. Just warming up a little bit, you know? And from here, come forward into a plank position. You can put your knees down or leave your knees up. And then come forward and down, chaturanga, elbows close to your body, 90 degrees. Release your hips down, release your body down. Push your feet into the ground, knees into the ground, lift yourself forward and up as you're lifting yourself forward and up. Think forward and up, and also lift yourself forward and up. The first time you're doing this, I already went a little bit far, you can just lift your upper body like this a little tiny bit, and your head is in line with the spine, meaning the head is an extension of your spine. Good. Push your feet a little bit into the ground, knees a little into the ground, and push yourself back over your knees or directly back to downward facing dog. Push into your hands a lot, lift your hips up a lot, bend your knees. Breathing in deep here. Look between your wrists and then start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, and stand up. Slight back bend, engage your belly. Leaning a little bit to the back, engaging your belly. Good job. And from here, breathing out, folding forward. We're doing sun salutations right now. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Get long from your hips to your head. Breathing out, folding forward. Bring your hands down to the floor, step back. And we are doing 3 rounds of it. And start again to walk with your heels up and down. Feeling into downward facing dog. How does it feel today? Does your body feel today? How does your whole being feel today? And come forward, plank position, and come down, elbows close to your body. Release down and pick yourself forward and up. This time a little bit deeper. Again, your head is in line with the spine. Not this. We don't want to see this. We're having the head in line with the spine. And then shift yourself back, downward facing dog. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up as you're breathing out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, stand up with a straight back, slight back bend. Breathing in deep here. And breathing out, folding forward, lost time. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, place your hands onto the floor, push into the mounts of the fingers, step back, downward facing dog. Again, you can walk your heels a little bit up and down. And as you have taken a big inhale, come forward and down, elbows close to your body. And again, think forward and up as you're lifting yourself forward and up. Push your feet and the knees into the ground, drawing the belly button in and up. Shoulders can be on your back together. Shoulder blades on the back together. And shift yourself to the back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deep. Come forward and up, walking forward and up. And your knees, bring your hands to hips, elbows pointing upward, stand up with a straight back, slight back bend here. Engage your belly, and bring your hands in front of your heart together. Good job. How does your body feel right now? We're coming, everybody, welcome. We're coming now to a wonderful sit. Bring your sitting pillow or some books onto your mat, and let's sit down. Let's sit down. Feel how the sit feels today for you. And we kind of changed now up the sequence that we will be doing a little bit of warm-up always before sitting down, because the sit already like needs some, you know, especially when we're sitting on the floor, it needs some flexibility, right? And if you're just a little bit stretching before sitting down, we're already warmed up and we're a little bit more open already. So that's why we're doing this. And feel in, how are you doing? How are you doing today in this wonderful sit? Sitting up tall, make it comfortable for yourself. Breathing in deep. Into your belly, into your chest. You can also put your right hand to your your right hand to your lower belly. The left hand to your chest, and breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. Good job. Releasing again. Your chest, your belly, engaging in. As we're engaging, we're breathing in, right? Belly and chest. And release the muscles. Feel how the air is just going out. And again, breathing in. Deep into your belly, into your chest. And just release the muscles. Release your breath. Instantly, not holding your breath back in any kind of way, but breathing in deep. The belly into your chest. Feel how you're engaging the muscles. And release the muscles. Good job. Coming into this very moment, this very practice that we're doing today, bring your arms by your sides and pick your arms up by your sides, breathing in. Reaching up into the sky. Long, long, long. Breathing out, releasing. And breathing in, reaching up into the sky again. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in, one more time, reaching up. Think about the stars. Reaching up to your stars, whatever stars there are. Reaching closer to them. Smiling. Good job. And release. Leaning to your right side, bring your right hand to the floor. Leaning to the right side, feel how your left sitting bone is connected to the floor. And reaching with your left arm next to your ear. Smiling, good job. And release other side. Everybody hype it up. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good today. Leaning to your left side, engage your belly. Release. Change around again. In your rhythm. Engage your belly, tuck your chin in a little. Breathing out, changing. Every time we're breathing out, we're changing. Breathing in, reaching. And breathing out, we're changing. Good job. Come back into the middle. We're twisting. We bring the right hand to your back. Be soft here. Don't push yourself too far. Right hand comes to your back. Your left hand comes to your thigh. Breathing in deep. Your belly into your chest. Get long to the top of the head. Feel the length from your hips to your head. And as you're breathing out, feel how the muscles of your belly are working. And we're looking over your right shoulders to the back. Feel how the muscles of the belly are working. We're not using the front hand here and pulling ourselves there, but the front hand is more there to know in what kind of direction we want to go in. Good. Change around other side. Left hand to your back, right hand, your other thigh. Breathing in first, get long, feel the length. And as you're breathing out, look over to the left shoulder. Over the left shoulder. Feel how you're engaging and twisting your belly. Breathing in again. As we're breathing in, find the length from your hips to your head. And as you're breathing out, look over your left shoulders. Good job. Release and back into the middle. How did that feel? From here, bring your hands to your thighs and start to move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. Moving your shoulders forward and up. Backward and down again. Forward, up, backward, down. Together with your hands, moving front and back, move your shoulders. Feel how your hands are connected to your thighs, your palms. But also feel with your thighs, not just with your palms. So really focus on feeling with your thighs as well. What's happening there? What's going on? Where's my hand, right? Not just feeling with your palms, but feeling with your thighs. I hope that makes sense. Good job, everybody. Good. And release, shake your wrists out a little, your elbows, your shoulders. Feeling into your body, how your body feels today. Good job. From here we're coming to all fours. Slowly go there, coming into all fours. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees. Start to arch up from your lower spine, slowly up, vertebra by vertebra, coming upward, upward, up. Breathing in deep. And then chin to chest, rounding down. Vertebra by vertebra, rounding down. And arching up, vertebra by vertebra. Chin to chest, rounding down. Working with your breath here as we're breathing out. Completely push your whole back up into the sky. As you're breathing into deeply, arch your lower spine. Good job. From here, sit back over your heels. Shake your wrists out a little bit. Again, bring your hands together. I like to tuck my toes under. You can also untuck your toes. Both works. See what feels better to you. Interlace your fingers and circle your wrist. Be very, very soft here, and we're interlacing the fingers. Good job. Shake your wrists out. Elbows, shoulders, and interlace the fingers again. Bring your other thumb into the front and circle your wrist again. How does that feel? And also feel, check in if you can circle your wrist into both directions. Good job. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. Good, great. And bring the hands together one more time. We're not interlacing the fingers this time, but we're bringing the mounts of the fingers. These are the mounts of the fingers here together. Mounts of the fingers, connect them to each other. And push in through the mounts of the fingers or the roots of the fingers, however you want to call them, and really try to push in a lot. Feel how they are connected. Release again. Push in a lot. Good job. Release and push in a lot. Good. Last time, releasing and pushing in. Good job. Now, why are we doing this? I definitely know if you have been doing yoga for me for a while, you know why? Because we want to protect our wrists. So as we bring our hands forward, we push into the mounts of the fingers, clawing your fingers a lot. We're coming again up into downward facing dog, tuck your toes in, and push into the mounts of the fingers right now. Feel this push into the mounts of the fingers. It takes away the weight from your wrists. And that's what we want to learn here. Good job. And walk your heels. See how downward facing dog feels right now. Good job. And from here, come into a plank position. We bring the feet together and we come into a side plank. The side plank, bring your hips up, bring the upper leg forward, push into your upper leg. This is variation 1. Bring your arm wherever it feels comfortable. You can bring it next to your ear or up into the sky. Wherever it feels comfortable. This is variation 1. If you like to go deeper, stagger your feet, the feet over each other. Keep your hips up, engage your belly a little. Bring your arm wherever it feels comfortable. Variation 3, bring your foot up. Good. Little insight here. If you're looking down with your eyes, you want to be able to see barely the toes of both feet. Then you're in the right position. Good. Variation 4, bring your foot in to your thigh, kind of like tree pose. Bring your arm next to your ear or up into the sky, and then slowly come back down to the floor. In whatever kind of variation you were. Variation 1 is completely fine. Start out in, feel your body, you're doing amazing. And go for a little bit of a walk in downward facing dog. At any point in time, if you need a break, go into child's pose, no problem. No problem to go into child's pose. Good job. And then, if you like to the other side as well, come up again. Bring your feet together. Shift your hips, shift your feet to one side, to the other side. Bring your hips up again. Again, variation 1, foot forward. Variation 2, feet staggered. Variation 3, foot up. Arm as well up, next to ear, or up into the sky, that's fine. Variation 4, bring your foot in. Good. Keep your hips up. Good. How does that feel? Additionally, you want to also feel that your hand is a little bit more forward than your shoulder here. So our hand is into the front. This is bit. Good. Feel how your belly is engaged. And from there, slowly come down again. Great job. And go for another little walk in downward facing dog. Great. How does that feel? Good. Now we're opening as well up to Wild Thing today. So what we're doing is we again stagger the feet. You can go the same side or the different side as you like. Stagger the feet and we're falling to the back with one leg and we're opening up. Good. With the upper leg we're standing to the back and then we're changing around to the other side and we're opening up with the lower leg up. Opening up with your chest up to the sky. And we're turning around again to the other hand. We're falling to the back. Good, or standing to the back, however you like to call it. Opening up into Wild Thing. Changing around. Opening up to the side. Just opens up to the sky. Good job. And change around. Your leg always, the upper leg always stays up, kind of like, or just this one leg stays up all the time. Hope it makes sense, and then just change around sometimes. Some more times. 3 more times. Think about your chest wants to open up. Good job. And slowly come back to downward facing dog. Go here for a walk. If you like to go to child's pose, go to child's pose. Hi. Hi, Heisen. How are you doing? Good to have you today. My name is Marcel. We're teaching here yoga every day. If you like to join in, feel free. We're now changing the side in a moment. If you have any questions, if you have any kind of questions or requests, let me know. Good. We're doing now the other side. So we are going to our side. We're opening up to wild thing. So our upper foot stands to the back. We're opening up with our chest, reaching forward, smiling. We're changing around, other hand to the floor and opening up to the side again. The same leg stays kind of like up or off the floor. That makes sense? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Heisen? Good to see you. Smile. Changing around. And just go in your time, feeling how your body feels. This is a little bit advanced. Usually we're teaching less advanced things, less sweaty things. I'm too far for this, lol. Too fat for this. Don't worry, my friend. We're getting there. We also have a lot of other things. And you know, the thing is, Heisen, if it's fun for you like to do yoga, then it's great, you know? This is like the whole thing. Then you don't care if you're fat or not, right? And that's where you want to be. Come back into downward facing dog and go for another little walk. Good. From here, let's bring our knees down. Bring the knees to the sides of your mat. Big toes together. And we're reaching forward. Bring your arms by your sides. Get long from your hips to your head. Breathing in deep. Everybody is welcome, you know? Everybody is welcome. And literally, you know, instead of like saying everybody, it's everybody. Maybe you heard that already, right? So if you can't do something, don't worry about it. Just leave that out and you know, go in there again. Because, you know, a lot of stretches are also very not really accessible to me, you know? When did you start streaming? You can see it, you know? It should stay like 444, I think? Is it like 444 days ago? So on the 1st of January in 2020 we started streaming. And since then we streamed every day. Yeah, everyday yoga, you know? It's all up on YouTube as well. If you like to check out my first stream, you can do that. You can head over to YouTube, to the archive. Sorry, there are a lot of links in there. But feel free to check that out, the YouTube archive. Tuck your toes in, bring your hands forward and come up again. Downward facing dog and walk your heels up and down. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Good. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, stand up. Straight back, engage your belly, slight back bend. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Good job. Release, shake your wrists. You do this every day? Yeah, we're doing this every day. Sometimes I'm sick, of course, and we're doing something else. We're also doing meditation here. We're doing breathing practice. we're doing mantra singing. Is it hard? It depends, you know. Yeah, I would say like doing it every day. It's kind of like a little bit hard, you know. Hey Rumbo, good to see you, Rumbo Skulls. Welcome. How are you doing? And we're now doing, especially for like people that aren't that flexible, we're doing a little flexibility routine. So if you like to join into that and learn a little bit about your flexibility, what you can do, and not feel overwhelmed by going to yoga lessons anymore and so things, you know. I'm a man, I'm not that flexible. A lot of people in yoga lessons are super flexible, so we're going to do some poses here. Bring your right leg forward, your back leg is bent, and we're straightening our front leg. Straightening our front leg, keep your kneecap engaged, so we're not pressing the kneecap to the floor, but we keep it engaged. Keep it engaged, not pressing it through the leg to the floor. Good. From here, stand up straight, your back, so be straight from your hips, your back leg is bent, and hinge at your hips, pushing our butt to the back. Finding a hamstring stretch here, finding a hamstring stretch in your front leg. You feel that? It's amazing. Breathing in deep. And as you're breathing out, try to relax a little bit more, and maybe you can go a little bit deeper. Keeping your back still straight, you know? So yeah, Heisen, it's sometimes hard when I'm not feeling like streaming, you know? But other than that, also like the schedule is hard. I had a great schedule working for me, but it was a little bit too much, I feel, here and there. So we're rescheduling at the moment. I'm not completely having a schedule at the moment. I just stream whenever I want at the moment. So that's it, you know, that's kind of like something that I work on a lot at the moment, figuring out the schedule. And yeah, breathing in deep again here. And breathing out, hinging at your hips a little bit deeper. And by the way, again, you hear that, we're streaming every day, slowly come up. So if you like to join in, if you have any questions about any kind of yoga exercises or any kind of like things in the body you need help with, let me know. Bring the other leg forward, other leg to the back, bend your knee, hinge at your hips again, your front knee is again engaged. Hinge at your hips. If anything is unclear, let me know. Just other side, right? Breathing in deep. Finding a stretch. And as we're breathing out, try to relax a little bit more. How does that feel for you guys? And by the way, we're also doing a podcast here, sometimes about health, about yoga, about hobbies, and slowly coming up again. You can also find that on my YouTube channel, on my YouTube main channel. And the newest video up there on my YouTube main channel is like how to do handstands, learning how to do handstands. It's like for beginners, but of course if you're for beginners that are physically like fit, you know. And it's hard, you know. It's 13 minutes of a hard handstand exercise if you have no experience with it. So feel free to check that out. We're also sometimes doing it here. Shake your legs out, shake your arms, feel free to jump a little bit, releasing your shoulders and your neck completely. And from here, bring your feet apart to the short end of the mat. Measure the distance with your hands. The wrist should be approximately over your ankles. Good, just approximately. Push your butt to the back and hinge at your hips again. Engage your knees and your thighs. Your knees and your thighs are engaged. First we're coming down with a straight back, right? So straight back, we're coming down. See how far you can get down. If you want to check if you have a straight back, you can bring one hand to your lower back and feel on the vertebrae. If the vertebrae are pushing out, this means you're rounding your back. If the vertebrae are in, This means you have a straight back. Good. From here, round your back more down to the floor. Bring your hands down to the floor, rounding your whole back. Not just in one place, but your whole back. Think about cat position. If you know the cat position, it's called cat-cow in yoga. So, and the cat position is where like a cat like makes so a cat sees a dog and she makes I can't make that sound. And rounding your whole back. Good job, everybody. From here, we're going over to your right toes, saying hello to your right toes, engage your knees and your thighs, saying hello there. Breathing in deep. And come back into the middle. Going over to your left toe, saying hello to your left toes. Still keep your thighs and your knees engaged. Great job. Come back. One more time to the other side. Say hello to all the toes. If you like, you can also open up with your other arm up. So left hand is on the right side. You're opening up with your other arm. Just see if you can do that, if you how far you can go. Don't overdo it, and change one last time. Trying to open up a little bit more. Good job, come back into the middle, bend your knees. Bring one hand to your thigh, the other hand up, and step in left, right, left. Your time. Soft, you know, you don't need to go in one time. It's stepping up soft, slowly. Good job. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms, shake your wrists, shake your elbows. Great. How is everybody? What are you doing? So, good. We're going to do something more. I don't know what we will be doing, so we figure that out right now. Maybe we do some more stretch, maybe some more strength. Yeah, I think something in between. Let's go chaturanga today. Come to the front of the mat, bend your knees, bring your hands down to the floor, step back. Downward facing dog here first. Good. Walk your heels a little bit up and down, and then come forward into plank position. Have your shoulders or your wrists. From here we're lowering down to chaturanga, elbows 90 degrees. If this is too hard for you, you can bring your knees down, do the same thing here. Good. And push yourself up, and then down again as we're breathing out. Push yourself up, down, elbows close to your body. Find the length from your foot to your head, to your arms. Pushing up again, one more time down. 90 degrees with your elbows. Find the length to your feet. Good job. And really slowly down. Your whole body down, your belly down to the floor. And lift yourself forward and up. First, so think forward and up as you're pulling yourself forward and up with your hands. Come into upward facing dog, pushing the hands into the floor, your shoulder blades under the back together, and your head is in line with the spine. This is the important one. You're not doing this. No. Head is in line with the spine. Good job, like this. Good. From here, release down. And bring your shoulders over your elbows, fingers up pointing forward. Your head is in line with the spine again. Now what are we doing here in Sphinx pose? It's creating a super great natural spine in the lower back. So we're creating a super great arch in your lower spine. It's so hot, it just got very, very hot outside, just like an hour ago. And now I'm just sweating and breathing a lot. Observing your lower spine today, its position. Also connecting with your shoulders. How are your shoulders feeling in this position? Are you kind of like sinking through, or are you pushing out of your shoulders? See where your shoulders are today. Be free to also engage your belly button in and up a little tiny bit. And if any of my cues don't make sense to you, please ask me about it, and then I can explain a little bit more. From here, slowly release down. Form a pillow with your hands. Release your head down. Good job, everybody. Deep inhale. Good. From here, slowly fasten your arms, push yourself up over your knee, stand up, downward facing dog, walk forward and up. Great. Bend your knees more, and sit down and roll to the back. Roll back and front, back and to the front. Whoop. Good job. Back and to the front. How does that feel? Everybody taking good care of your back, you know? Honoring your whole back. Giving your back a massage. Great. From here, come and lie down on the floor. Bring your arms by your sides, elbows next to your shoulders, fingers are pointing up. Release your knees to the right. Release the knees to the left. You're in windshield wipers here. Easy little windshield wipers. Let one knee lead the way. So when we're going to the right, feel how the right leads the way, and vice versa. Right. Same thing other side. Good. From here, extend your legs. If you like to do any kind of other position before coming into Shavasana, do that. Otherwise, follow along in Shavasana. Extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up. Tuck your chin in a little. And we are in Shavasana. Shavasana is one of the most difficult yoga positions, because we just let go of everything. Let go of everything. I will get you back in about a minute. Letting go of everything. Have your eyes closed. Please still keep on lying on the floor. If you already got up, please lie down one more time on the floor. Keep on lying on the floor. Have your eyes closed. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Whenever you're ready, draw the knees in towards your belly. And then shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. In this side body position, release all the tension from the skin of the face, releasing all the tension in your jaw, in your tongue, in your neck, in your shoulders. Oh, the shoulders, releasing all the tension in your shoulders, in the arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, in the chest, in the belly, in your hips, in your whole spine, in your whole back. In your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, in your toes. Releasing all the tension throughout your body. Make yourself comfortable in this side body position. Breathing in deep, nurturing your whole being with the air that is coming in. Nurturing yourself. As you're breathing out, feel how the gravity of the earth is holding you, carrying you, taking care of you. And with your next inhale, lift yourself up by your side and come into a final sitting position. Slowly shift yourself up into a final sitting position. If possible, keep your eyes closed. Whenever you arrive in this final sitting position, bring your hands in front of your heart together, honoring your yoga practice. Bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night if you're heading out. If you're still like to practice a little bit more, we are going further into mantra singing and then meditation. Release your arms, open up your eyes, welcome back. If you have any questions, if anything is unclear, please let me know. I'm here for you. I am Marcel, G to the R to the O-U-X, and I'm answering your questions if you have any about yoga. And other than that, we go in a moment into... How long have we been doing yoga? For about 40 minutes, I think, today. So we are going in a moment into mantra singing and then into meditation. So if you're interested in, oh, what's that mantra singing? You know, let me know. But either way, I am going to explain. Everything wet, everything wet. It's like I'm not doing much, you know, but everything is wet. Funny. Good. So, let's go. You ready? We're doing the... You know what? We're going with the Lokak Samasta Sukhino Avantu mantra. Lokas. Loka Samasta Sukhino We're a long time we haven't been doing that, so the meaning of it is let the entire world be happy. Next to this thing, a mantra is always also like a vibrational quality. And this vibrational quality travels through your body. And what I mean with that, oh yeah, you're using your voice, creating vibrations, right? And they travel through your body. And maybe you realize something about your body as these vibrations travel through your body. Like, oh yeah, maybe I'm stuck in my chest, or something is stuck in my chest, or my belly feels strange, or something else as you're just repeating the mantra. And that's what's mantra singing is about, right? And also about the meaning. You can connect to the meaning more if you like, right? It's also about you, you know? It's for you, it's individual. Maybe it's something for you, maybe it's not for you. But again, you know, it's also good to have heard it. Oh yeah, this mantra singing exists, so maybe in the future that's something that could help me. Maybe not, you know? That's all up to you. But it's also about overcoming obstacles. You know, I always think like taking a cold shower, for example, is always like a little bit of an obstacle. And also like singing is for a lot of people probably a big obstacle, right? But what happens if you overcome these obstacles? You kind of like grow stronger in like overcoming obstacles skill, you know? If you want to say that, you're kind of like going out there and you're facing your fears in one way, even if that's maybe not a fear, it's just like an obstacle. But it could be as well a fear of like using your own voice or feeling like, oh, my voice is horrible, right? And also, like, for me, it's like, yeah, I don't really care anymore. I've been singing mantras even with my voice. That's probably not the best, you know? But I'm just sharing with you about, like, the knowledge behind it. It's not about my voice, and my voice sounds not that inspiring, I know that. But I'm trying my best here for you, right? Trying to teach you, right? Trying to let you learn, right? Give you some. And of course, I'm not only doing it for you, but right now, that's enough. Again, mantra has a meaning. Mantra has a vibrational quality that travels through your body. If you like to join into this mantra, we're going to repeat it for about 10 times, I think. So let's go. Let's go. And you can join in whenever. This mantra is very, very short, so it's very, very easy to join in. So just feel free to sing together with me. Remember the meaning as well. Let the entire world be happy. Wish. Check in with how you're feeling right now. Compare with how you felt before. And from here, we are going to change up into meditation, so if you like to join into meditation, feel free. I'm going to guide you into the meditation, and then in the end I'm guiding you out of the meditation again. However, you can also leave the meditation earlier on your own. So how you're doing this is by deciding that you want to go out of meditation and lying down on the floor for 2 to 5 minutes, and then coming out completely out of meditation. So when you're lying down on the floor, release the meditation, and then come out slowly. So now, why are we doing this? We are doing this to let go of meditation, and then to come back slowly out of it, completely releasing meditation, and then you can take on whatever kind of next task is in your life. So taking a little break, letting go of meditation, coming back. Hope that makes sense. Now that's why we're doing this lying down in the end, in Shavasana, right? And if you like to join in with me, be free. We're going for 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of Shavasana. Again said, you can do just 5 minutes, you can do 2-3 minutes, whatever, and then just lie down on the floor for some minutes and then come back to your life. Be free to do that. And with that said, let's start, Let's start into meditation today, and we are going for 30 minutes. This is 60 minutes, we're not going for 60 minutes. Sit up tall. Start to observe your breath without changing your breath. Just observe your breath. Observe your inhale, your exhale. That's all what we're doing in this meditation. At any point in time, whenever you feel, recognize that you lost the connection to your breath. Observe your thoughts. Let go of your thoughts slowly, softly, releasing your thoughts. Preferring your breath again. Preferring and observing your breath again. Knowing that this is your journey. So one day you will be completely absorbed by your breath. And one day you will be completely absorbed by your thoughts. Maybe. So by absorbed I mean completely focused on your breath. Maybe completely focused on your thoughts another day. And that's completely fine. Knowing that this is completely fine. You're doing it perfect. Honoring whatever is today. Honoring whatever is today. At any point in time, if you need to change your sitting position, please do so. Make sure your sitting position feels comfortable. And with that said, I'm going to be quiet. We see each other in about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Take care. One more time. One more time, connect with your breath. Observe your breath. And then release your breath. Come and lie down on your back. Releasing your breath. Having your eyes still closed if possible. Extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Lie back down and bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up. Tuck your chin in a little and just be. For about 5 minutes, just be. We'll get you back to your body. After releasing everything, releasing your breath. Slowly start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Move your ankles. Move your heels. Your wrists. Bring your arms next to your body, over your head, and stretch your right side body. Stretch your left side body. Coming slowly back to your body. Feel how your hips are moving a little. you like to yawn, yawn. And then shift yourself to one side and come and sit up. Come into a wonderful sit. Good. How did this yoga practice feel for you today? Thank you so much for joining and everybody who joined in. Thank you so much for all the wonderful questions you post. And again, I wanted to mention Hazen 4. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing yourself here. And